Guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a full face on. I'm not done yet. I really want to do I want to bang out some really pretty drag makeup. That's why my eyebrows look like this. They're really piercing. I don't know. I just really want to do some drag fun makeup. So if you guys are ready to play with some drag makeup and really bang out a sickening eye, like today, I don't even know what kind of eye I'm gonna do. I just feel like this is gonna be it. This is gonna be the fucking video. Like this is about to be it. Let's go ahead and get into the makeup today, you guys. So I'm gonna be playing with a lot of P.LOUISE. If you guys don't know what P.LOUISE are, I have tons of P.LOUISE. I can't do it because it's gonna fall. These are Louise Paints. They literally sent me every color you can think of. I'm gonna play with some purple. I'm gonna play with some possibly pink. I want to play with pink up there. Look at this vibe. Can you imagine this vibe? I'm kind of thinking this vibe. That's kind of where it's at for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. So what I'm thinking today, because I literally have my eyebrows so piercing back, I really want to take advantage of all the space that I have. So what I'm thinking is this really hovered, floating, beautiful crease that kind of starts here and it just kind of works its way out and up. And then obviously I'm gonna blend some black in there, blend some really pretty shades of pink or whatever color I use up here. And then on the bottom, I'm thinking white liner, purple pulled out and going up. I'm thinking about that vibe, okay? With a juicy, magenta or some pink base lipstick. I'm thinking this is full-blown Valentine's Day. I'm really feeling it. So today you guys will be using this. So I'm gonna firstly start with this one. This is from P.LOUISE. It's a paint product. So this one's called Flamin Firecracker. I will definitely be stained today because I've used P.LOUISE products for a long time, and for some reason I do get stained by the product. It's a paint, but you know what? Let me tell you something, girl. It's just makeup. It's not gonna, who cares? It's makeup, it'll come off. I wanna make sure underneath my brows is really white. I'm gonna use this paint color. This is almost a nude, cream color. I'm just gonna ooh. Okay, so get that on there. P.LOUISE products always just blend so perfectly, you guys. I love it, just the way like that. Oh, that's pretty. So same thing on the other eye. Now, if you guys don't have this P.LOUISE product, you guys can definitely use a concealer. Obviously, we know this. This is a very old trick, you guys. People have been doing the concealed brows when I was 18 years old. I like to take my finger and I press it down. Sometimes the finger, the finger is warm and you can blend it. Because if you use a beauty blender, sometimes it just takes off the product. Okay, just like that. So we gotta have that going on. Like I said, you guys, concealer, you guys can use any shade concealer. A lot of people like to jump down 5 colors or 5 shades from their actual concealer. Some people like to use white. I personally like to use a cream kind of color. I just think white is a little not natural, you know what I mean? So, but it's your preference. There's really no wrong highlight, you know. Everybody always says that highlight's so bright, but I'm how bright would you like it to be? You know what I mean? What is the right bright shade? So taking this color, this firecracker color, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit off my brush. I'm gonna put it on my hand, just like that, because I'm gonna kind of melt the color because my hand is, you know, obviously warm. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of melt it on the hand just like that. And by you doing this, you're really kind of playing with the product and getting it ready to go on skin. It's not gonna be clunky and chunky. I do recommend doing this hand trick all the time when it comes to cream products, because that way you don't have chunks kind of pulling onto your skin. It just goes on smoothly, okay? It just makes your life that much easier. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna trace out my line. Okay, so you guys still with me? So same thing, get your brush and dip right back. Now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna repeat it on this side, and you want to really try to get it as same as you can. Doesn't really matter, you don't have to make it so perfect because you're gonna blend it out anyways, but it does help to get it as perfect as you can. Now that we have that going on, you can kind of just I would leave this on your hand just in case you might need it. I'm gonna be using Jaclyn Hill, the Rouge Romance collection. Now these are gonna be my shades. So I'm gonna be using shades like this, very pink, you know, very girly and pinky, you know, this is not a Kimora look at all, but I'm just feeling I really want to deck out some really cool eye. Now we're gonna try to stay kind of pink and orange and really give it that nice pink and orange kind of vibe. We're not gonna really dip into maroons or red. I feel when you dip into those colors, it can really lose that really bright moment that you wanna have. So taking my first brush, let's go ahead and dip into this color called Forever. It's almost a really hot pink shade. And I'm just gonna take it and I'm just gonna buff it in, okay? Just like that. you'll start to see the line, I mean the crease that you drew disappear a little bit, which is perfect. So I'm gonna change my brush. I'm gonna jump into a kind of more orangey color. So probably something like this. This is called Boudoir. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Some people like to have a really sharp crease. I am gonna probably maybe go back and clean it. But right now it's all about just getting the shades on there and getting that crease the color that you want it and just blending out. You just take it, and you just bring it in, and you just go slowly. You just really buff it. You can really see it buffed out. I love this shade already. So taking that orange. I'm gonna pull out Pink Religion. We're just gonna get some pinks, some oranges in there. I'm just mixing these really pretty violet shades. I'm getting it in there. I'm gonna change my brush to something thinner. So like something like this size. Okay, and I'm gonna dip into like these shades, like these violet, really pretty pinky violet shades. And we're just gonna start cutting this crease. How stunning. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut the crease with the same, remember that the shade that we used underneath our brow. And we're just gonna clean this up a little bit, just like that. Now I definitely liked it without cleaning it up too. I don't know why, it's like sometimes like I feel like you don't always have to like cut and make it so perfect, but I think to stay in that drag, you know, over the top makeup look, we should cut it. It just kind of elevates it more. But I definitely am someone that I do love to kind of keep creases kind of blurred out. Like, what do you guys think in the comments down below? Like, do you guys always feel like you have to like cut your crease all the time? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like sometimes it's really just pretty by itself. Okay, so now next what we're gonna do is we're going to get some purples underneath, which I'm gonna use this shade. But before that, I wanna get white underneath my eyes. I really, really want like a white liner kind of moment. I feel like white liner does give it like that extra drag look. It kind of opens up your eyes more. I have not put white liner underneath in so long. It doesn't have to be so perfect. When we go back with the purple, we're gonna clean it up like major. Now that we have the white laid down, we're gonna go on to the purple. Now the purple is gonna be is what's really gonna make it, because it's gonna give it like that standout. So I'm gonna choose this color called Glow Girl. Glow Girl is like a magenta kind of thing. It's like a magenta moment, but we're gonna add purple on top. It's gonna look really pretty. You wanna carve out the purple and do the same thing here. You want to melt it on the hand. I do, like I said, I always recommend it. It does make the product just that much better. So now taking the purple, and we're gonna go ahead and clean underneath, okay? That's why I say the white doesn't have to look so perfect, because the purple on top, it's gonna show. Same thing on this side, let's do the same thing. So now that we have that kind of set, we're gonna go ahead and buff out some purple underneath. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pick a color like this, you guys. So this is a shade in the Pink Religion palette. It's called Handbag Queen, and we're just gonna buff it out, okay? We're just gonna buff it out as much as we can. Just buff it out as much as you can. How stunning. I'm gonna start blending pinks in. I want pink, and I want it to kind of fade into beautiful like a white. So I'm gonna stick with using Pink Religion and kind of working my way from there. So getting this beautiful shade called Prom Night. Getting Prom Night. Ooh, how pretty. So right now, I'm just kind of taking that shadow and just really blending it on the edge. I don't want to touch my crease up top because I really want that crease to stand out. But I'm just really kind of taking my brush, blending it at an angle, and then really blending it to the line that we did on the bottom, pulling it out and feathering it out like that. Like, I love this little flow of white kind of going. So it's kind of giving me an idea to kind of like do something right there. Ooh, I love it. I love where this is going. And I'm just gonna take all shades of pink and just really blend it in there. The more you guys put, the better it's gonna look. Okay, and then now let's go ahead and get some white, or not white, but you know, let's get like a little softer pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this color called Saint Star. It's like a really soft pink, and let's just kind of tap it on there. It's gonna give it like that perfect little transition. This is a pretty drag eye. I usually don't do eyes like this. Okay. And now change your brush up again, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and tap in some white. I love this pretty frost color in here. And let's just tap it right here. This is the most I've used Pink Religion. As you guys know, like, I'm not really a pink person when it comes to like eyes. But for some reason, like I said today, you guys, I just like, I'm just feeling like just, I'm gonna add some of that frost there. I'm gonna take that frost, I'm gonna bring it up into the crease. Okay. How stunning. And then now the trick is we're gonna bring in some deeper tones and we're gonna bring in some black. Oh, perfect. See these maroons? We're gonna work with those colors right now. This is what's gonna tie in. So basically what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the maroons and I'm gonna kind of create this buffed out liner. Really tight to the eyes, okay? So I take a little bit of maroon and I just kind of go like this. It's almost like not there, but it's there. See? It's just literally a little goes a long way. Like it's not there, but it's there. You see that? It's all about controlling your brush, like so. Some people will probably just go ahead and put on black, but I always say this, you guys. Try to find colors that kind of resemble black, but are not black. You'll love them more. Like this really dark burgundy color, it's like sometimes will play like my black shade because I feel like sometimes black is so harsh. And in the comments, you guys, let me know if you guys would like me to do more eyes like this. Like I feel like I've been kind of, you know, honestly, between you and me, you guys, I feel like I've been kind of lazy with you guys, you know, because I just get so unmotivated sometimes to do makeup because I'm always in makeup because of shows. But if you guys would like me to do more stuff like this, let me know. This is kind of like the eyes that I grew up doing, but I know a lot of people don't really, I mean, who really is realistically walking out the door like this? I feel like if you are, then fierce. Okay, now I just tapped into some black, but the black I'm gonna go ahead and just really pinch it right here, just like that, okay? Let's go ahead and dust some of this off because dealing with pinks, you guys. Oh, now what do I want to do right there? I think I should put some glitter, like a glitter liner or like, I don't know. I just think like what can go right here to make it that much elevated. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this glitter stick. This is the only one I have that's kind of maybe do it for me. It's a glitter stick. I don't think it's gonna be as glittery as I want it to be, but we'll see. Let me just go ahead and do a test run. I think it's gonna work fine, actually. So I'm just gonna take this lightly like that. Oh my God, how fucking pretty is that? Oh my God, good job. Now, before we put this palette away, I just wanna take a little bit more and I'm just gonna go ahead and just buff underneath. I'm just gonna buff a little bit of like this pretty orange and purple underneath and just, oh my God, how pretty. Oh, now it's time for liner. I'm gonna pull out any liquid liner you guys like. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna pull out one size today. And we're just gonna do a quick little liner like this and just bring it like that, okay? Same thing here. How stunning is this eye? I kind of want to put some more pink. I have this obsession putting pink, like I love color into the bone. It's one of my favorite things to do. I used to always do it back in the day, but I just love, see how that just elevates it? I love doing that. I don't know why. It's just, I think it's my structure. So let's go ahead and do that. Last but not least, let's go ahead and get a little sugar pill press. These are little pigments. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this. Oh my God, my hands look nuts. I'm gonna take a little bit of that, tap it with a brush, and let's go ahead and just pinch it right here. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that piercing moment. And then voila. Look at you guys, I literally have it all over my hands. So when you guys are doing this, be careful. Be careful of getting it like on your makeup. I'm so happy like it's not even on my makeup. And then I really want to do like a magenta like lip. Oh yes, absolutely. I'm like so in love with this. Let's go and get a lipstick. Let's do like a flat color. Oh, that's pretty. How pretty. All right, you guys. So I love everything's so kind of crazy here and my lips like just normal. I'm into it. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put on some lashes, wash my hands, and show you guys the final look. Oh my gosh, you guys, I know. I should have put on some accessories. I should put on some earrings. I should put on the whole thing. But you guys know on my channel, baby, Kimora Blac is simple. Wow. You guys, I did it. We did it. We felt really drag today. Today was all about the makeup inspired. Like today's just about the makeup, you guys. Like I am so obsessed with this makeup. I'm like starting to like, actually, I'm looking at the mirror right here. I'm starting to actually like pink. Like, why not? Anyways, I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys got tips and tricks today. That is always my goal on my channel with my videos. I always want to make sure you guys can walk out with some tips. Now, if you guys like me to do some more makeup this way, something more extravagant, I know there's always the people that want natural makeup, so I try to accommodate to those people as well. But you guys know I love makeup. If you guys would like to see more looks like this, let me know in the comments below. I will be reading the comments on this video. Like I said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button also, and I will see you guys in a few days. Mwah.